Good morning, lockdown land. Who's enjoying this shitty, terrible, horrible experience as much as me? It sucks. I know, I get it. I'm not thrilled about it either. I don't get to see my daughter till God knows when. Either of them, really, but it sucks. It's terrible. I don't wish this upon anybody. So, hopefully, everybody's suffering along with me. Hopefully, you're all having a good start to it. God knows when this is going to end. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of cleaning my desk up a little bit here. I still got tons of sets from the last auction. Don't know when the next one's even going to be because of state being shut down and not being able to get to anything and not being able to do anything. And it's just, it's insane. It's bad. I don't like it. So what is up with you guys? How you doing? Welcome, 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 and welcome. Feel free to come on up, hang out, shoot the breeze. I think I'm going to put out an offer to the community today just because I know it's going to be very, 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 very hard to get coins to go hunt soon. And I just came into a very vast amount of available coinage for people to get if they want it. It's pretty much the same price as anywhere else you go. I came into 45,000 wheat pennies. Yeah, 45,000 of them. What's up, Gums? How you doing, buddy? So I figured if anybody wanted to get in and get some Wheaties to hunt, at least I mean I know they're unsearched. I know that for a fact. Um, I opened up a bag last night and I started looking in it just for curiosity, and I found 1909s, I found 1910, 20, or early teens. So they're in there. They're definitely in there. Lightning, what's going on? Ugh, trying to wake up here. I shouldn't even be up this early. Normally, I'm not up for another hour at all. But I'll be in prison all weekend, so hey, what the heck. So, what is new with everybody? Let me show you guys the giant bag of Wheaties. This is only half of it, like I said, because of me having the surgery and not able to lift anything for almost 9 months. I had to break that bag down in half. So it holds four boxes of Wheaties, basically, is what it comes down to. Ugh. So yeah, I got a ton of Wheaties. If anybody wants some Wheaties, that way they have something to do during the lockdown, and yeah, it's crazy. I figured if I had my daughter, then that would keep her busy for like 6 minutes. But yeah. Since I don't, what's up? What is going on? How are you guys? I know that Gums and Miss Judy thinks it's morning, which is great because it is. So at least they got their heads on straight. I wish I did. What are you guys up to today? Any plans? Any pandemic paranoia things to do? I'm sorry, I cannot call this a pandemic. I think it's, unless you consider it a pandemic, is stupid. I was at the grocery store yesterday and I literally had a woman follow me around the grocery store as she was listening to my conversation with my daughter, my 20-year-old, and waited till we got out to the grocery store and then continued to yell and scream at me from across the parking lot, telling me how I'm such a horrible person for thinking that people shouldn't be afraid of this and blah, blah, blah. and it's stupid of me to be thinking like that and to stop calling people stupid. And I sat there and said, why? Because you're panicking over something you most likely will not be affected. Oh, what about the people that have cancer and this and that? And I said, what about the people who are immune deficient? They should be avoiding everything, not just this. So why are you acting like such a psychotic asshole and harassing me from across the parking lot? Judy made made videos, tornado siren and coronavirus siren going off. Oh, that sucks. What did they do? Run around and install? They installed Corona sirens? I'm kind of lost on that. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Corona sirens? Are you fucking serious?
What's up, jerk? Yeah. Dead serious.
That's one of the stupidest things I have heard yet.
Oh, dude, it got better. After I blasted her, and then everybody in the parking lot was looking from every direction because she was a good 10, 12 car lengths away from me. After all that goes and said and done, I was like, listen, you crazy bitch, just go do what you got to do and leave me alone, all right? I get in my car and I leave. She persists to follow me for over 2 miles down the road before she gets in Pewee in the road and goes the other way.
What was her damage?
Because she heard me on the phone saying, I don't understand why people are acting like such psychos and panicking over this pandemic.
Oh, yeah, because your conversation is anything of her friggin' business.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, got you, Judy. Yeah, they don't have those tornado sirens anymore where I'm at.
Okay,
they don't have any of that stuff.
What you just experienced, buddy, what that was the classic freaking Corona zombie. That's not one of the ones that's standing around freaking, like demanding TP. TP. No.
Yep.
That's one of them there freaking like we'll call that the rabid dog.
Yeah, and I stand by my original statements that I've been saying for the whole time. These people who are panicking, they all need to be fucking euthanized. Every one of them.
I think they just need a Valium.
Every single one of them. No. Just euthanize them and do us all the favor. Because they're not good to anybody.
Dude, I wouldn't be handing out freaking, arthritis medication to cure this freaking disease just by itself. I would also be handing out, packets of Klonopin and Valiums and things. Just like, here, take this and shut up.
Yeah. Just go to sleep for the rest of the time.
What do you think I'm freaking trying to do now, dude? I'm curled up under my blanket, all cozy. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, this sucks, dude. Like, I was just talking to my banks yesterday, and they're all shut down to drive-through only now. And they're like, you got to have appointments just to come inside for any kind of inside stuff.
Oh.
And I was like, how am I going to get my coin?
Did you hear? Some low-level politicians and celebrities and athletes are going to get tested even though they're symptomless. Why the hell would you get tested for this plague if you didn't have any symptoms? Why are you wasting resources on
why?
nothing?
No. That's not the question. The real question is why is that medical professional allowing it?
I agree. It's a very broad question.
Who cares if they're a politician or
anybody wasting resources on that? Like, it's like, okay.
Trump yesterday.
It's like the person that has a freaking car.
Attack him.
It's still freaking like a car with a full tank of gas, but still insists on taking the bus.
Yeah, I was watching Trump yesterday, and they were all attacking him, and I was just like, okay, so you're attacking a guy for before last week. There was no test for this at all,
Right.
and has now created one and working on having enough for 330 million people in our country alone, nevertheless the whole fucking world, and you're attacking him for not having enough today? Brilliance.
Dude, freaking, there are millions of those tests around, okay? There are drive-through testing facilities now. It's just, it's essentially a tent with a bunch of freaking like folding tables and chairs.
No, I know what it is.
People with freaking hazmat gear on and freaking like they either I don't know if they're testing their blood or if they're swabbing the cheek or whatever. They're like,
Mouth swabs.
huh?
It's a mouth swab.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I'm saying, freaking like they've got these impromptu makeshift testing facilities set up all over the freaking country now. They're like not every place has them, but a lot of places do. And freaking
no, it's just in the hot spots.
Yeah, if you have symptoms, go get tested. If you don't, then freaking knock off your bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong. If there's nothing wrong with you, then stop acting like there is. For fuck's sake, I'm freaking like certifiable. I am mentally ill, and I have the clear headedness to freaking know that if I don't have any symptoms, I'm not gonna go get tested. Come on.
You see, my friend, there's an old phrase, and I'm sure you'll be able to finish it very quickly. Common sense
isn't common.
Isn't so common.
Common sense is never common. Fuck.
Yeah.
I learned that when I was a teenager. Freaking my stepfather used to tell me to use common sense all the time, and then he would go and freaking do something stupid like immediately after.
That's great, Mike. Here you go. That's great. They're all tracking us. It's aliens. Ah!
Yep. Dude, okay, I gotta share something with you and the rest of the world right now, and you will all be disgusted with me. I haven't had a flu shot in 25 years, at least.
I haven't had one since I was ordered to take them.
In the military. And how long ago was that? 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Dude, I haven't had a flu shot since, pretty much since I was like a kid in school. Maybe.
And I haven't had
I might have had one when I was like 20.
I haven't had the full-on flu in 5-6 years.
I can remember a few times when I had
used to take it
flu-like symptoms
every time
in the past 10 years,
shot,
but not very often.
All year.
Like, since I quit smoking, I've had like cold symptoms sometimes, and like I more chalk that up to like seasonal malaise and quitting smoking and like seasonal allergies than I do to actual freaking like infection, like, come on.
That's funny, Mike.
Man, because seasonal malaise and freaking like the symptoms of quitting smoking are similar to infection. Quitting smoking, there's gonna be all kinds of freaking goofy stuff happening to me. Come on. I quit like freaking 2018. You know, it hasn't even been 2 years yet, and I'm still going through stuff. You know, there's going to be all kinds of freaking weird things happening to me. So
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm not
It's
saying that
bad.
this
You know, and I
freaking
and
disease.
I think it's hilarious because I was talking to my boss last night, and I think it's funny that the most positions, the most jobs that are out there that have to continue to work are minimum wage jobs that are risking exposure. Most of them, grocery stores, food delivery services, bank tellers, gas stations, shit like that. It's not
Yeah, the
like it's
people that have the
doctors.
least health care, the people that have the worst health and the least health care.
And that's why we were talking about that. I was like, it's funny that these people are the ones that have to go to work, not the ones with good insurance policies and health care and make decent wages and can afford to stay home for a couple weeks. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm not going to say that this hasn't affected me. It has, and it's affecting me more and more. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it's mostly fucking people's stupidity that's driving me batshit insane. That's
Yeah.
most of what it is.
It's
That's
bad.
what's causing my anxiety, is that people are being freaking retards.
That
Ugh.
is an understatement. They're just stupid.
Dude, I watched a video yesterday. This freaking dude was in a freaking store, and there are people like climbing over each other to fight each other in the aisles of a grocery store, and he's like taking
Mm-hmm.
like a selfie shot with them, like it's called an ussy, by the way. If it's you and other people, it's called an ussy instead of
Mm-hmm.
a selfie. But anyway, so he's taking an ussy shot, like you just TikToked a pandemic fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, asshole.
Did you expect anything less than that with people? Because I
I
sure
mean,
as hell don't.
I'm sitting here laughing my freaking cock off at this stuff. So it's not much of a different mindset if he's doing it and I'm laughing at it. You know, come on. But it's just it just goes with the territory. Like, are you serious? You're gonna go to jail
Yes.
over toilet paper? Come on.
Well, the answer is yes. And we're all gonna die.
Not
It's
today.
the end of the world as we know it.
Not friggin' today.
Well, you see, I know this.
I'm aware
I'm well
as
aware
well.
of that. However, people are just stupid and
They're terrified. I understand that they're terrified. Fear and
no.
anxiety and freaking worry and regret and remorse and all kinds of feelings are coming on, and freaking all types of the heartstrings are getting plucked, and people can't sort out their head or their heart, and a lot of the time they're in conflict. Should I go and freaking visit my mother, or should I practice social distancing because I don't want to kill her in case I do have it? I mean, come on. Me, I wouldn't personally. I
Mm-hmm.
would not go and visit my mother, but I'm just saying. People that like let me use a different example. Should I go visit grandma in the old folks' home, or should I spare those people the ignominy of getting freaking infected from my presence? Stay home. There's a whole freaking campaign of that in Connecticut now. Stay home, stay safe. Or stay safe, stay home, or whatever it's called. And
Yes,
I
stay
agree.
safe. Stupidity.
Hey, but I agree.
She
If you
digs.
don't
What's
have to go
going
out,
on? Our buddy
then
Brian's World's in the house.
hey, Brian, how you
Was
doing?
it a Connecticut only thing? Should I leave?
Should I stay or
Oh,
should
no,
I
no.
go now?
No. We're trying to spread the Connecticut coronavirus. The only downfall is you're in California, the other hot spot.
Yeah.
No, we can't call it Connecticut
So I guess we're all
coronavirus
screwed.
because there's already something else that has the initials CCV. I don't remember what it is.
All right.
She digs. How you doing?
What's up, She Digs?
Gums, what's up? Mike, what's up?
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta try and
Judy, how you
change
doing?
things.
No cars on the road? Yeah. Because nobody's going anywhere. There's nothing open. There's nowhere to go. Well, I mean, there's plenty of places to go, but if there's nothing open, then yeah, there's no point. There's no point in traveling. Yes, please. Crystal's gonna make coffee. She's a great gal. And my computer is frozen. How's your computer, Brian?
Oh, it's still working.
Sorry about that.
Mine is locked up solid. The pointer's not even working now.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. There it goes. There we are. It's back. Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, buddy. I know.
I second that. See, I'm trying to upload a new background, and my computer is just not like.
hmm.
But it's kind of important.
What's important?
Come on, upload, you bugger. Come on. I don't know. It's acting stupid today. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. So I picked up 20,000 wheat pennies yesterday.
Oh shit.
I figured they're unsearched. People are gonna want something stupid. So I offer people wheat pennies and ship them out while I can. And I know they're unsearched.
I'm not shipping anything for a while.
Yeah, I got a box now shipped from Red. There's no way I'm shipping anything right now.
No, I'm not shipping nothing. I ain't even freaking we haven't even checked the damn mail in days. Like seriously, we probably should, but there's no desire to do so.
There. Just because I want
What's
you to
that
see the
background?
background, I'm going to reduce everybody down and then.
It's jail.
We're all in jail.
I know exactly what that is. I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What the hell? Did you guys see the Rings of Death?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna upload that
Did you-
logo too.
I don't know if it happened on your end, but like
it's
all three of us just went black squares and with loading.
yeah, it may
No?
have been me because I'm uploading a new logo. There's our jail cell
Oh
logo.
yeah.
5x9, baby. She Diggs is in the house. Yep. So you know what I'm seeing in the I've noticed the trend with everything being locked off. This whole dip with silver ain't nobody gonna be able to get it. It's gonna be back up before we can buy again.
Mm-hmm.
So we all got
Yeah, I hear there's nothing out there to buy. It's like there's no availability.
exactly.
Yeah, all the stuff you buy from AppMex and JM Bullion and
The cheapest
Provident
I saw
and all
was
those,
$16 an ounce.
they were selling 100-ounce bars for $1,200 as long as you wired them the money. But there was
Yep.
a lead time. It sounds like what's happening is the company is collecting money to stay afloat, and then is going to send the silver out later.
Yep. They're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I remain skeptical. Yeah, we are a trio, huh?
To compensate for their losses when the market dropped, and silver is going to be really hard to find for the next couple weeks. Like, even no matter where you go, AppMex, any of them, any of the 90% silver that they have, they're not even dropping the spot price.
Right.
So you're not saving anything.
That water was sitting there too long. You know when
Sounds
you
like a
leave your
personal
water,
problem.
when you leave a glass of water sit there too long, and you're like,
No.
Yeah,
and it tastes like 100 asses. You're like, nah. Yeah, that was that one.
No, but I've had some Camelbacks that were pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know that taste, Brian.
Oh yeah.
No, I know that taste as well. I haven't been in the military, but I know when you leave water in one of them things for too long, it's just like,
Yeah,
even the
that's
smell,
one of
you're
the
like,
last things that'll ever get closed.
21 days on the hump, and yeah, that thing's due for a good biological decontamination. And
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, the whole concept's a nice idea. The part they didn't figure into it is being in the hot weather and having the sun bearing down on it, and that thing's closed up inside your pack, all nice and dark.
Is breeding its own its own freaking colonies of things.
Yep.
I'm aware.
I don't care how much. I don't care how much. I don't care how much bottled water you use. It still does it.
bottled water actually does have an expiration date on it, and it does get to a point
Yep.
where you shouldn't drink it.
Yeah.
The stuff in my tap, in my sink, never expires. Just saying.
That's
And
because it's
my
always
water
fresh.
quality here, my water quality here is some of the best in the state.
I bet you mine's fresher.
Well, you might probably have a well then.
Yeah, I have a well and it runs off of a natural spring.
There
My
you go.
grandfather gets spring water delivered to his home every so often. Whenever he needs it, he calls in and he says, "Hey, come and deliver some more." It's cheap. He's been going there for more than half of his life. He's been going there for decades, like a long damn time. And he's 90 years old, 93,
What's up,
some
Terry?
damn thing, 92. But anyway,
Yeah.
he been going there forever, and freaking he bathes in it. He bathes in spring water. He doesn't freaking like use the city water to bathe in. There's nothing wrong with the water where he lives either. Like the water in his town is fine, you know. But he
Yeah.
drinks spring water. He cooks with it. Ice cubes. The only thing he doesn't do is wash his clothes in it. His clothes are still his clothes washing machines is still hooked up to city water. And he's not opposed to municipal water. He just likes his spring water better.
Yeah.
Yep, some people do.
I get that.
Oh man.
No, I
What's up,
100% get
Brian?
that.
Yeah, not much. Even during the lockdown, not much for me has changed. I mean, all I do is go through a drive in the morning to get some breakfast, and then once in a while run to the store for stuff. That's about it.
Nothing has changed for me. I'm still sitting here.
Mhm.
Same here. I still go to work every
Things have
day.
changed a little bit for
I
Crystal
still eat
over the
every
last
day.
few days because she hasn't gone out to the store, and that's pretty much the only thing that has changed for us.
Right.
Oh, and the availability of items on the shelves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the vast part of scare. Yeah, so Brian, check this shit out. I was at my LCS yesterday and he's like, "Here, take some of these." And I'll show you as soon as I can get the camera on it.
Hey Terry, how
He's
you
like,
doing?
"Here, take some of these because I broke a lot of sets over the last few weeks and I'm just like, "Okay, whatever." So I'm thinking to myself, "All right. I'll take all these proof set copper things that they put in all the proof sets
Oh, nice.
and I'll just melt the bastards down."
Yeah.
What are those, copper?
Yeah. They're if you look in a proof set, I'll show you. Hold on. Crap. Do I have an open one here?
Ramon Martinez. How you doing, buddy?
Ramon's here. What's up, Ramon?
What's
Not
up,
that
Ramon?
one.
All these
Is that
I'm
your
cat.
trying
kid?
to find one that has one.
Oh yeah, it's freaking 6 a.m. They know what happens at 6 a.m. So they're ready.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Canadian, so that's not what I'm looking for. Shit. I know I got one.
Uh,
Are you kidding me? I know they're in it.
uh,
Fuck, that's a
Sorry.
Canadian set too.
I've been staying out of the auctions and I've been staying out of the like giveaways and stuff like that because
Gotta be kidding
I
me.
don't want packages. Nope. Don't send me nothing.
Well, anyway, of course I can't find a set that has them right now because. Yeah, maybe that'll have it. No, those are the old chips. Anyway, they have. They come with little D copper rounds that come with the sets. But he just gave me, a ton of them, and I'm just like, fuck it,
Oh.
I'm melting them.
Take a couple of nice ones, throw off the auction. Some people will buy them.
Do they have
Maybe.
no collector's value, I suppose.
No, there's no actual value to them.
So, okay, instead of melting them, why don't you find like a little like end table or something, put them all on top of it, and then clear coat them.
Yeah.
Do like an
I don't know.
inlay.
There's really not that many.
Oh, that's why I said like a little
really not that
end
many of
table or
them.
something.
Yeah.
Hey Terry, what's up?
I don't know. Maybe I could always let it be a project for Bella. I don't know. But
If you want to melt them, don't let me stop you. Melt them.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be fucking bored for the next couple weeks not getting coins, dude. I may have to sit there and get a bunch of copper and sit at work and just melt shit all night. I'll bring my forge to work.
So
I'm gonna bring a little hand cart out to my truck, and I'm gonna make like 3 trips into my office, and the boss is gonna look at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, just bringing my forging equipment in."
So, Captain Jerk, you're not going to come to my auction tonight?
I don't have any money.
Oh, you're
for
having
that
an
kind of
auction
stuff.
tonight?
Yeah,
Why does
so,
everybody assume that I have money for an auction?
you can come and be a supporter.
Yeah, that sucks, Mike. Hey, Penny Chaser, what's going on? What are you auctioning tonight, bud?
All my woodburn pieces.
Hey Penny
Oh,
Chaser,
nice.
what are you doing?
And
Yeah, just
I
make
am
sure
even
you check your timing, because I know I think it's Mike Kittle. One of the bigger channels is doing an auction tonight.
Is Jeep and John doing an auction tonight too?
tonight.
don't
Jokes
know.
is doing his at 8:30, so I'm doing mine at 6. So I'm doing mine at 6:30.
Oh, you know what? Liberty Seeker is doing an auction tonight too.
Yeah, and you wonder why I don't go to auctions because I look around and I'm like,
See, I keep saying this. Any channel that does auctions, I'm telling you, every channel that does auctions should work together, and we should just pick a day of the week and make it an all-day auction and rotate whose channel hosts it.
I didn't hear nothing about Liberty because he hasn't said nothing about it. And I've been following Liberty all week, and I've not heard him say one thing about it.
Yeah, he's got an auction.
The chance of him getting more shit sold.
He's got an auction tonight because I'm calling it.
Who
Yeah,
was
Mike.
that mentioned?
Hey, Mike, just be careful that you don't get ripped off on the freaking on your itinerary because tickets that they cancel, sometimes they'd like to keep the monies and tell you, oh yeah, no, we canceled your freaking ticket, buddy. So you're not coming on the plane or the boat or whatever anymore. But you can go make other plans somewhere else. But we saw you coming, and just make sure you get your freaking money back. And if they won't give it back to you, don't stop. Don't stop until you get it back because
Yeah.
you can. There are advocates out there that are set up in place right now to help people get their money back for canceled trips because of the pandemic. So don't stop until you get it back.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
A
like
lot of people
they're
had freaking
talking, you know, more.
like Americans had billions of dollars freaking like spent out on freaking trips that they planned, and they all got one of these. So now they're all freaking like wanting a
Yep.
refund.
Yep. Yeah, it's not good.
Well, only I can say is I could wait to see what happens, but I got Melissa behind me. I got Found It Buried behind me. He's trying to push everybody to come. Melissa's pushing everybody to come, and Big T trying to push everybody to come. And Baja Wildman,
It's a
he's
good thing.
pushing everybody to come.
Cool.
And tonight at 6 o'clock, as soon as I start my channel at 6 o'clock, he's gonna be pushing it out on Twitter. Him and Peace, Love, and Hope.
Nice.
All I gotta say, I didn't. Les Liberty just announced it in the last couple of days, but I've been following him all week, and I never heard him say anything about it. Because I know there's a couple of people that asked him about it, he didn't say nothing. So unless it's on his channel or something.
Yeah, I don't do his advertising for him.
I just don't follow.
I'm the same way. I won't do it. Nobody advertised for me. Why the hell am I gonna do it for somebody else? I'm not in the cool club, I guess.
Me neither.
We're all the outcasts here.
That's okay. We got to stick together and start our own cool club.
Yeah, we're the little rascals.
They're all in lockdown with their moms.
Yes, yes, that's what we are. Rascals.
Like, right, you want to be the one with that little curly tail at the top?
Half the
Yeah,
time I
Jake's
could be alfalfa.
Yeah.
Either that or Bowie. Oh, tape, Hanky.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just keeping you guys to the side for a second.
It's all good, man.
Medicine
I got the
time.
bottom
Just
two
waking
wrapped
up.
up in blankets. I got the vets, so we're both just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Medicine.
I don't want to alarm anybody, but I think I might have Tourette's.
Okay, who has a cat?
I do.
He has like 100.
No, I have 3. And it's 6 a.m. here, so they're hungry. It's food time.
Yes.
I
I
gotta
gotta
feed
Crazy,
him real quick.
crazy cat lady, go feed your cats.
Yeah.
I did not know you had any because every time I've been around you, I never heard them.
No,
He's
that's because it wasn't 6 a.m. feeding time.
He's got
Like
he's
it is right now.
he's got gatos y perros y birds.
No, I don't have birds.
I thought you had a bird.
No, Craig's got birds. Craig Durbin.
I thought you had a parrot or
No.
something.
No, that's crazy.
Oh no, you have that cat, that creepy cat that bugs you. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was a parrot for some reason.
That's funny. I think I'm
I
gonna
don't,
go
I don't
for
know
this
what the
bag
hell
of
made me
weekends
think
today.
that was a friggin' parrot.
I don't know.
Yes, I know Craig has parakeets. Yep, I know. And my friend Mark actually has a cockatiel. And my friend John has
No,
cockatiel.
Mike, I agree
He
with you,
breeds
man.
them.
Swimming with the dolphins is something you'll never experience again.
Mhm.
Now, when you do it with them when they're wild dolphins, that's a different story. Let me just tell you for a fact. They like to play with you, and their little fucking noses hurt when they ram you.
Mhm.
Believe me.
Yeah, dolphins play
Water
for keeps.
endurance training in Pensacola Beach, that sucked.
Yeah, dolphins play for
When
keeps, dude.
when your skip leader decides, oh yeah, you guys got to work on some endurance today, and you sit on a nice little rubber raft and you fucking go full speed out into the middle of nowhere in the ocean for about, I don't know, 40 minutes, and then they say get out and they leave.
Hmm.
See you when you get home.
That makes
Yeah.
a nice
Let me
swim.
tell you, when you're seeing dorsal fins coming out of the water around you, that's never a fun feeling.
But it's only dolphins.
A couple of
Look,
times it
Mom,
actually
a
wasn't.
dolphin.
Well, what's wrong with dolphins? They're not too rapey, are they?
Well, they're interested. Let me tell you.
They're curious.
I saw a couple of my buddies get hit pretty good to the point where they were almost pulled out of the water because they came up from underneath and just rammed them.
Mm.
Yeah.
And mind you, we're sitting in there and all we got is, you know, our SEAL suits on with flippers, and that's it. And of course, we had to have our rifles with us because that wouldn't be proper training if you didn't have gear with you to swim the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna make you do a 10-mile swim. That's not hard, is it? No, here, here's 50 pounds of gear. Have fun.
See in about a week.
Let me tell you, I don't miss those fucking days.
Mm-mm. I don't miss anything about a rucksack. So
Amen to that.
Well-
Ongoing lost power soon in a week, maybe 2. I don't know. Oh, that sucks, Judy.
You lost. Going
Yeah,
to lose power.
I don't miss those days. Not at all.
Why are you going to lose power? What happened? They have contingencies set in place here where now if you don't pay your electric bill, they'll let you go on it for a while because of the current situation.
Tattoo.
Very lax demands and like very nice forgiveness policy that they're implementing right now because of the current climate. So
we went from swimming with the dolphins at SeaWorld to a tattoo, huh?
Well, I finally get my sticker in.
yes,
Right.
instead of going to play
There
with
you
the
go.
dolphins, just go get a dolphin tattoo.
There you go.
What do you got, Terry?
It's his
It's
new
my sticker.
That's your sticker. Cool. It's very, very bright. What the fuck? I was looking at
What the
that.
hell? That's what I'm saying. I hit large and he went away.
That's what she said.
Nice.
It's got my YouTube channel on the top of it and my email at the bottom.
What's up?
Nice, bud. Not bad. Not bad.
Are you gonna share it or not?
There you go. Go meet Majestic.
The date. Oh, wait. No.
Unfortunately, where I am,
Hang on, I'll be back in a second.
unfortunately, where
Thanks
I
for
am,
the
I'd just be
warning.
going to meet Jerk, and I don't want to meet him. He's got coronavirus. I don't want to go over there.
We're getting mail from the future. Look,
Ooh.
this is timestamp 3030.
Oh, is that all?
What the fuck is that?
That freaking shit. All right, I'm good.
That's kind of creepy, right?
Seems accurate.
Who the hell from 3030 would you know?
Since I'm not clairvoyant, I wouldn't know who I would know 110 years from now.
Nah, 110.
Like, why the fuck would I even be alive in
1,010
110 years?
1,010 years, buddy boy.
Oh, yeah, my
Yeah.
math was a little off there. So 1,110 years from now,
Yeah, but it should have a name on it.
1,010 years from now, I'll be 1,055.
You may never know. They probably bring back. Hey, you may never know. It might be a zombies by the end of this crap.
I'm waiting for the
Oh, it's
Corona
so
zombies
bad.
to come and steal my teepee.
It's so bad right now. It's really
you know
bad when there's a pandemic and one of the key companies that can't get shut down is a toilet paper company.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. They can have your toilet paper, but they're not taking mine.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I've got plenty
I
of
would
this.
want that one.
I've got plenty of this underneath the sink in my bathroom. And when that runs out, if I can't get any more, there's a shower right next to the bowl.
And I got a towel. It's called wipe, rinse, and wash and repeat. And it does not rapidly dissolve. I knew you would like that one, Phil.
I live in the woods. I got plenty of things I can wipe with.
Tons of squirrels.
Tons of pine cones.
Squirrels, nature's toilet paper.
See, I ordered the 3 seashells. They just haven't arrived yet.
Yeah, okay. Sandra Bullock's going to deliver them.
Yeah, I wish.
And she's going to freaking take the package and throw it to the side and be like, I have other plans for you, big boy.
Mm. Just as long as it isn't using that stupid headgear to do it.
I was talking to a friend of mine. I told him, I was like, what I should have done, I should have stocked up on toilet paper just enough and grabbed one sheet, rip it down in little bitty squares, put them in a dime baggie, and put them on eBay for $100 a pop.
Dude, I've already seen the eBay toilet paper prices, dude. There's somebody
it's
selling
over.
like a freaking a 12-pack of squares for like, I don't know, $5, $10, something like that.
Yeah, but I was going to sell a
12
dime baggie.
12 squares.
Yeah, eBay's supposedly taking a lot of that ridiculous stuff down as they come across it.
Yep, they're removing a lot of that stuff.
12 of these. Don't worry, I won't waste this. I'll dab the corners of my eyes when I cry as they steal the rest of my teepee.
I'll throw you a towel. How's that?
I'm never touching a towel at your house again.
Hey, I throw it in a washer and I use Dawn dish. I'll use Dawn dish soap.
So anyway, I'm thinking that we got to come up with some new social norms. If people can't, wipe their butts properly, then we got to come up with some new social norms. Like just like getting used to the fact that some people are just gonna have a big brown spot on the back of their freaking
Underwear.
I mean, hey,
Hey, Jacob.
desperate times call for desperate
Either that or
measures.
they're going to walk around with that one finger.
We gotta shatter some paradigms here.
Smelly!
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's
How
up?
you doing? How you doing, guy?
What's up,
Good.
Smelly? We were just talking about you and the stinky finger.
Hello,
Hey, Stinky.
fella. Captain Jerk.
Hey, buddy.
Stinky and Smelly.
Yeah, they went crazy the other day when I was doing my live stream. I was able to get Slacker
Hey, Judy.
Stacker up there. I was able to get Slacker Stacker to join me on panel, and they just went crazy.
Later, Judy. Have a good
Then a couple,
afternoon or morning, whatever
then
we're
a
in.
Morning,
couple of
Judy.
days ago, I was able to get Miss Hoover to jump on panel, and they really went crazy.
Because Hoovy is everybody's favorite.
Brown spot on Terry's towels.
And then when they heard Captain Jerk's voice, their eyes really lit up.
And Captain Jerk's brown towels.
you know,
Yeah, I think
it's messed up, but
I'm sorry,
some of
Sam.
my
I'm gonna use
towels.
a toilet brush before I use Captain Jerk's brown rolls.
No, some of my towels are actually brown.
I would really use a toilet brush before I use yours.
Yeah.
I was living at my
I'd rather
friend's
use
house
my
for a little
finger.
while, and we ended up bringing home a bunch of his towels, and they just happened to be brown. He prefers earth tones.
You guys would really be in trouble if you were fucking stuck out in shit and you had no toilet paper. And you
I know
guys,
how to wipe
They'd be
with
like,
hey, I know how to wipe with
they'd be
my
like,
finger.
honey, which one do we use? Honey, which one is the plain one? Which one's not? Here, use this. Smear all over the face.
I know how to use my finger. I can clean it off in the freaking dirt. You remember, I was homeless. And I warn you, I caution you all, that's why you don't shake hands with a homeless guy.
No comment.
I don't care how much Purell you think you have, don't shake hands with a homeless guy.
Yeah.
Same.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
So has anybody got any food delivery yet? Like grocery delivery?
Nope.
Because
No, I just go to the grocery store every day and apparently piss everybody off. I'm earning my stalkers.
well, if you want to venture out, that's fine. I ain't going friggin' anywhere. I just I've been a shut-in for a couple of years now already, and I just don't like where I live. If I lived in a place that I actually lived, I would be outside a lot. I would go
Yeah.
places because I didn't know anybody, and I'd be like, just walk around with impunity. But no, I don't want anything to do with this neighborhood anymore.
I
No,
can't say I blame you.
A friend of mine's dad has not been to a grocery store in almost 6 years, and he finally went to the grocery store yesterday just to see what was going on, and his dad about almost flipped.
I don't like grocery stores to begin with, and
I don't like people for the most part.
I'm the one that does like 90% of the shopping. Well, as in terms of buying purchases. Crystal goes to the store more frequently, but I buy 90% of the stuff when I go out for that once or twice for the month to go buy stuff. I buy it in bulk. So yeah, I
That's
don't
the way to do it.
I don't play games when I go to the grocery store. I freaking I try to be polite, but it doesn't always work. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm in there to do a job, and that's it. After that, I'm out. Fuck that.
yeah, I mean, people are a lot of the time people are just begging for my freaking elbow to land in their eye socket.
That was the line at the commissary yesterday.
I believe it.
That's back by the meat aisle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Our store in our town, we have what they call senior hours.
Yeah.
So from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is anybody who's 60 plus only
hmm
in the store. And of course, they only open like 2 fucking registers. So this line like wraps around 2/3 of the fucking building. And then of course, by the time they're all in their line and they finally finish picking what they want, and they're all standing in line, now everybody else can go in to go fucking shopping. And they're all walking right by them all. And it's just like, so what's the fucking logic here?
I'm waiting to come up Phil stream, and he has his little beard, his little goatee all dyed gray, his hair dyed gray, so he could look like a senior.
Nah, fuck that. No. Nope, I'm good with that. I don't want to age myself before I have to.
I'm getting enough grays on my own. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can't see it with the camera, but they are starting.
I don't have them on my head. I have them in my beard though. The first gray hair I ever found was actually
I've got
on my
like
toe.
one. I got one on this side. It's starting to grow in. It's just the one hair, but
I found one
time
silver
Bella comes
hair
over,
on
it's
my
like-
toe years ago, and it was wrapped all the way around my toe. I was like, "What the hell?" It was weird.
Every freaking time. Every time Bella's here, she'll sit on my lap at some point, and she'll just look at me, and she can see her looking, and she'll find that one beard hair that's gray and yanks on it. It's like, oh.
That's a good
Every
look
time.
for you there, Captain.
This is the only mask I need. Oh wait, this is the
Put the
only
other one
mask
back
I
on.
need.
You look better. Put the other one back on. Look better.
Telling you, I'm
No,
gonna
that's
bring my
my,
Tyvek suit home and my big giant fucking respirator thing that I've got for one of our clean rooms. I'm just gonna walk through the grocery store and I'm gonna be like, "Did you see that lady? Where'd she go? She's got corona. She's contagious." Just so I can watch everybody freak out.
No, you got to
Oh,
get
yeah.
a couple of people, and you got to get a big long piece of that freaking that conduit that you could walk through. And
Yeah.
be like, "Come back, ET! Come back here!" That's all I can think of. When you were saying that, I'm like, sounds like a scene out of ET for some reason.
See, what I gotta do is get a shoulder strap thing and get a hula hoop around it. It's like hanging from my waist, and then put like 5-foot sticks off the whole thing to make it like a big 5-foot expansion area and be like, "This is my safe space. Get away." You just walk around
If I
everywhere that's
can't- hey.
congested.
If you can't
Just
swing
be
a dead
Bumblebee.
cat between you and your neighbor, then they're too close. You got to be able to swing a dead cat at arm's length.
While you're there, you can just be Bubble Boy.
That is tempting. I just want to do something just to stir people up and just watch them freak out. Because I live in a town of the most panic, retarded people on the planet.
I can
You
just
have
imagine
no
how
idea.
the freaking okay. I can imagine like You live in a town that has like one of the hardest hitting prisons in Connecticut history.
Mhm.
All right, because I believe that's a supermax, isn't it?
No,
This is
this
the
one's not a
max.
supermax.
I thought it
It's
was a
just
supermax.
max.
Anyway, it's got quite a reputation, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I can just imagine how bad things are on the inside right now, and I tell you this: them getting visitation, I don't think so.
No, they're not. All
I don't
prisons are
think so.
completely solitary lockdown.
Yeah, I would agree. I would have to be like, I would have to freaking have that mindset like immediately, like no visitations. So I can imagine
That's what it
that
should have been from the beginning.
a lot of the inmates right now are getting sick, not from disease, but because they're
He's bringing us food.
currently in withdrawal because the
Mhm.
freaking the COs, the corrections officers, can't have as much contact as they did with the inmates before, and the COs are the ones that are bringing in all the freaking drugs that are in the prisons, or most of them. So
Typically,
between
yes.
not having contact with the inmates and not having contact with their freaking visitation, a lot of those inmates are suffering terrible withdrawals right now for cigarettes and other freaking like street drugs and things. I'm telling you.
I don't feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad, but I'm saying that that's just the way that's the way things are going right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we started hearing things about life on the inside getting a little rougher and possibly even some riots and things because when people aren't comfortable and they're getting sick, the natives get restless. If you get my meaning.
Well, I mean, we just had the breakout last year from there,
Well, that's
Did
right.
you?
which
Huh?
so think about it. Think about the situation. You're at a jail, and there's a breakout.
I'm not out of
What's the
jail.
best time to ever break out?
I know.
Halloween day, when everybody's fucking dressed up. He steals a delivery guy's car, and leaves.
The COs at that prison are probably never going to order a pizza again.
Yeah, some heads rolled that day, I'm sure.
Yep. Halloween day, he broke out. Fucking brilliant. Everybody's in costume. No one's gonna think
yes.
twice that you're wearing a Department of Erections fucking jumper.
Yes. And I know that there are people out there that can get a hold of a freaking set of jail browns like that. The brown jumpsuits and the brown and the shirt. It looks like scrubs because it's got the wide neck on it and stuff. They call it jail browns because it's like this ugly ass brown color.
He
the jail
drove
browns
2 towns away, and
you could actually find jail browns at the freaking in towns that have a jail. At the freaking thrift store, you can find jail browns in there a lot of time.
now tell
Come
me,
on, man.
tell me how bad in jail is it that you'd be willing to break out of jail, steal somebody's car? Now you have Grand Theft Auto on top of it, to drive 2 towns over to get caught porking your old lady.
Wow.
In
You
the
might have
act.
been up on a murder rap, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, breaking out of freaking jail, stealing a car,
Hey,
and
Reese.
going home to pork his old lady is nothing compared to the freaking charge he might be facing. So he don't care if he gets another freaking like 5-10 years on
That's
top
possible.
of that. Come on
That's
now.
possible.
He ain't gonna give a crap, dude. If he's facing 25 to life or whatever, he ain't gonna give a shit. He knows he ain't gonna get out. He's gonna die in prison. He don't give a shit. He's gonna be like, I'm going home. I'm gonna pump another kid in my old lady right now.
Reese, what's up, my dude? I
I'm
got
gonna
a
go
ton of
home and
proof sets waiting on you, buddy.
into my old lady before somebody else does. Seriously. Oh man. Yes, I heard it called the Kung Flu.
Yeah,
Some
Yeah, it's-
moron in the press corps when Trump was having his freaking one of his freaking press conferences. Somebody in the press corps was like, "Are you concerned that people are calling this the Kung Flu and that there might be some danger for our Asian citizens?"
they're just out to cause a pandemic. That's all they're paid to do. They're trash.
Yes, I'm aware that most freaking like journalists are just trash. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, and I'll
Most
say that to the day
investigators
I
and
die.
reporters and things, yeah, trash.
The biggest problem this country has is the reporters. It's the media.
D. Reese is right. You can't fake stupid. You can't.
No, you cannot. No, you sure as fuck cannot.
Yes, very much so.
It's toxic.
No.
It's very, very toxic
Yeah.
these days.
Sure.
I just ate the rest of the freaking
Is there any legs left?
yeah. I just ate the last.
No,
Breakfast.
Okay.
They'll play real lunch in a couple hours. An hour and a half will be lunch, all right? Spaghetti, dude.
Or do you want it on waffle?
Bread's fine.
Ugh.
Hey, Mike Wolf says hi, Crystal.
Hi.
There she is.
I
Wave
gotta,
hi.
I gotta get this in the post office today for D.
She's
Reese.
like freaking out.
Because this is D. Reese's pile.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's going.
Wow.
That's going today.
That is a decent little pile right there.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Reese was looking to fill his proof collection because you're just not going to find them the price that I got them for.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean when you're paying just over what the dealers pay to customers to sell to them, that's a score.
Mhm.
I know I had a few of the sets that were like $4. You just don't find that.
Yeah. Especially,
So, you flat rate it and you make out like a bandit.
yeah. You try to buy some of these auctions, and they get ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've got extra 68 and 69 sets just because they got silver in it. I bought all of them.
Yeah. Yep, they'll sell.
Yep. I actually may put them on eBay and watch the stupid people go and flock to them. Because they'll sit there and be like, ooh, there's silver. Ooh, $27, $30, $40.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I watch some
I
of
don't
these
get
auctions
goo-goo like
and just,
that.
I watch some of these auctions, just people freaking out like the amount that they spend, and it's just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't you have a limit? You can order that very same thing right now online for $30 less for a buy it now, ship it to me.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Phil, I don't even have any money to buy any damn thing as of right now. I have money
I know you don't.
all of my money is relegated to food duty, and that's it. I'm not
Food and
spending my
beauty,
money
huh?
on any damn thing except for food.
Yeah, it sucks. It's a bad time right now.
I'm not even gonna go and buy
Don't worry.
Febreze to freaking cut the stench in my bathroom. I'm gonna freaking just buy food.
Don't worry. Trump's
Oh,
sending
damn
you.
it.
Trump will be sending you $1,000.
Yeah, okay.
1,200.
I ain't holding my freaking breath. Just put it that way. I'm not holding my breath.
1,200 now.
Yeah,
There you go.
1,000 or more. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
not holding my breath, buddy. We'll give a thumbs up when it happens. How about that?
D-Reeds.
Tomato on your chicken
I've got 5 PR70-year-old. That's great. So broken.
He's got to stop. It's way too early for you this morning.
Yeah,
They were
I'm gonna
bad. They were
spend some
bad,
time today rolling up some of these Wheaties so I can put them online.
You know, I'm thinking somebody has to come up with a piece of poured silver in the shape of a toilet paper roll that has like it's like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the flap would be hard to do.
Well, no, it would have to be thicker, you know.
You're just in luck. There's 3 eggs left.
Okay, 2 is fine. We'll save the other one for stuff and things and stuff.
Well,
Okay.
And stuff.
I started
Here's
making
on the apocalypse.
two bread worth of sandwiches.
Okay, that's fine.
See, now that I think about that, jerk,
That's fine.
you may be able to do it if you just have a little bit of a flap hanging off, and then you just take a hammer and beat that shit so it's really, really thin, and then just trim it so it stays in shape afterwards. And just peen it flat, so you got a nice little sliver of silver hanging off.
Hey, let's not discuss my peen. Let's discuss your weenus.
I'm good. I don't want to know anything about your weenus.
It's the stretchy piece of skin on your elbow.
I know.
Yo, weenus bump.
Ooh. I don't want your Corona weenus.
It is now.
Discount for maybe 2 more you.
Ooh. I can't believe you put your finger in your mouth. I know where you wiped that thing earlier.
I'm gonna get so much Corona. Oh my god.
I'm going to get 5 gallons of hand sanitizer now.
Dude, I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer and just freaking like mainline it.
Well, D. Reese, if you want to order some pennies, I've got a few bags of these full of Wheaties. Oh. I just picked them up yesterday from my dealer. He literally had, I think it was 45,000 Wheaties broken up into 10K bags.
I don't know if YouTube just put this in, but yesterday was the first time I've seen it.
What's that?
Check out chat.
Oh, it looks like regular words to me.
Yeah.
No, if you look on the YouTube side.
Oh, okay. YouTube side. There's a new emoji or something?
I guess.
I'm going.
Oh, I see it. It's little Purells. Ah!
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Crystal, come here.
Oh, that's funny.
Crystal's
That
currently
is too
choking.
funny.
Look at the new emoji sanitizers. It's little Purells.
Brian, you should
Friggin'
try toilet
stupid.
paper.
Go on.
Oh, is it in there?
I don't know if the sanitizer is.
The toilet is, but no paper.
Hang on. It's
Just
actually
get a
facial
TP.
tissue.
Oh man.
Nope. And tissue. Nope.
No.
But where would that emoji be in the lineup
don't know.
of emojis? The
I don't
sanitizer
know.
one.
I seen it yesterday, and I went over, and it just said sanitizer, so I just punched in
Oh.
colon sanitizer.
It's cute, but it's stupid. It's like, okay.
Well, most of them are.
A lot of these are actually set up for, the Japanese culture, obviously. Just saying.
Racist. You racist bastard.
You can call me whatever the hell you want.
Okay. Racist bastard.
But just don't call me late for supper.
No, nope, never been that. I've completely missed it, but never late.
What the hell happened?
Stuffing 300 proof sets into a box for people. It's like it's a job. They're lucky I have tolerance for this.
Tolerance?
The problem is
What's that?
there's like such a huge gap of extra space.
Mhm.
All right, so you're getting some juice bottles to fill up the gaps.
Just throw your trash on the other side of it.
Sorry you're getting that garbage in there, but just trying to keep it from rattling around and getting fucked up. I actually had to do that with I can't remember whose it was, his box, but they didn't have quite as much, so I had to put something in there. So that's what I did, was put my Powerade bottles in there, and it like fit perfectly.
Sweet.
I was like, I feel stupid for doing it, but at the same time, at least I know their shit's not rattling around everywhere.
Hey.
Because I don't want their stuff getting all beat up.
Sure.
At least useful. Nope.
It's one of those emojis that's not listed in the list, apparently.
Yeah.
Irritating.
Don't worry, D. I'm gonna make sure I purposely take the fresh Connecticut Corona Air. I'm gonna stuff it up inside the bottle for you, so when you open it, just take a big hit of it.
Yep, get it up you.
Yep. And within 3 to 6 days, you'll look like Captain Dirk.
Remind me not to order nothing
Somewhere
from
around
you.
that face. Yep.
One with the jerk.
I'll definitely stay away
I know
from
it's
ordering
not that
anything
much of a
from you.
reward, but
Hang on.
we're not really proud that we have them either, so don't feel bad.
Here it is. Okay. I have to do it just because it's I've never done it, and I'm a trendy 14-year-old girl apparently.
Are you now?
Just got to get my sanitizer around, buddy. And since most 14-year-old girls in Connecticut don't act like Valley girls anymore, I don't have to do that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now, for some reason, back in the '80s, it was just popular to, for people to emulate people from California, like, dude, like, totally gag me with a spoon, like, radical, man, yeah.
They don't sound like that.
No, not anymore, man, because people grew the hell up a little bit. Like, they gained, like,
No, they
2
didn't.
IQ points and, like, a half a year of maturity, and, like, everybody talks different.
You didn't add bra. You didn't add bra in there. Bra.
Bro.
Whoa. Gnarly.
Yeah, man.
Creepy.
Alright. I'm figuring it out. I'm working on it, Reese. I'm packing this thing up with boxes. You're gonna have extra crap everywhere, but it'll be in there.
I'm probably like the least hip person on this panel.
Luckily, I get free boxes from the UPS, or USPS, so fuck them.
And I'm probably the most tired. Jeez.
Get in your
Remind
home.
me to never order anything from Phil. Because on my box is full of trash instead of coins.
Ugh.
All right. See you later, D. Reese.
Later, Reese.
Later, Reese. He doesn't want to see what he's getting in the mail. I see how it is.
Hey, Mike, you and Andrea are planning on moving to Texas, right?
What's up, Ramon?
Oh, you're such a nice girl. Thank you. Why did you
Next
bring
thing you know, we'll be starting to see Phil and start throwing
What the hell did you do that for?
throwing bones
My
in the boxes.
Come here. You didn't have to do that.
Yes, you did.
To hurt?
Yes.
Oh. We'll put some cream on it before it hurts anymore.
You do know that cannabis is still illegal in Texas, just so you know.
Yes. Yes, it is. And that's part of why my friend moved out of Texas just recently.
I don't know if I know.
Like a couple-
You know why I moved out of Texas?
I don't know.
He moved out of
I don't know
Texas.
either.
My friend moved out of Texas 2 weeks ago to Colorado.
I'd love to live in Texas right now.
Fucking serious fucking pothead, huh?
No, he wasn't. Not until recently.
I would absolutely love to live in Texas.
Oh, me too.
Absolutely love to live in Texas. Hey, we figured it out. And the water bottles for D.
You got dead bodies wrapped up in that thing too?
Huh?
You got any dead bodies wrapped up inside those boxes too?
No, that's in the fertilizer pile out back.
Okay, I'm definitely not ordering anything from you for a long
No,
time.
hair and flesh go in the trash.
Nope. That's all in the fertilizer pile. Believe me, nobody's digging in that motherfucker. It's like 30 feet deep.
I'm Piles the Beaver.
You're not my brother.
Your mom.
Some kind of brother.
That thing is deeper than deep. Believe me, ain't nobody digging in that bad boy.
Speaking of the devil, I got to go over to my friend's place and get a 5-gallon bucket of horse manure.
Well, that's what you're acting
Yep.
right now, Devil.
No.
Leave him alone. You always want to be on top of him, Ryder, so you can share too. Ah, you can share.
Enjoy Baby Yoda.
Fuck you too. Yeah, I would love to go to Texas and just never come back. I'd be okay with that.
I was looking at 40 acres in Southwest down near Van Horn, but
Nice.
What changed your mind?
The zombie apocalypse.
Well, the
I
problem
realized
is
Tim lived there.
everything I own is here, and right now there's a lot of. So I'm trying to go through this house and clean this house out, and trying to minimalize. I really want to minimalize.
Okay. There's nothing
And I
wrong
don't
with
know-
See,
I don't know how well,
rating,
I
downsizing.
don't know how well they'll like. I don't know how much they'll like me growing cannabis in Texas.
you see the problem with minimalizing there, jerk. I mean, much like you with with your experiences of being homeless. As a veteran, any chance you can avoid minimalizing, you're gonna, because you spent way too many years of your life with fucking nothing.
Hmm.
You don't want to let anything go.
Yeah.
I get yelled at for that a lot. I'm not extreme on it, but let me tell you, I got a lot of shit that I should let go.
Shit, I still got a lot of military shit that I should let go.
Yeah, I've got a few pieces left, not many though. Yep. I'd love to go to Texas, but I think if I'm going to actually get out of state, I think the piece of property that I'm going to end up doing is going to be Colorado or Wyoming, some open plains.
Went down to Texas. Yeah, Texas, and
I
we
want
had
some
some
mountains, I
fun.
want some plains, and I want a lot of land. I don't want to start with anything under 200 or 300 acres. So I gotta wait a little longer.
You know, to tell you the truth, Phil, I'm not so concerned about a lot of acres. A few, several, maybe 10 is fine for me. But I'm more concerned about being able to freaking get things done where I live.
Yeah.
Personally.
Well, the reason I want what I want is because I want to be able to go old school homestead and just be able to do it myself. I can put up a wood pen anywhere I want, a fenced-in wood pen. I can raise my own fucking cattle to kill. I can raise my own chickens. I can have hundreds of acres to just throw saddle on and go ride whenever the fuck I want, where. I can shoot whatever I want. And I can be left the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I have
So
septic
what,
systems.
zombies
I can
walking?
have streams that have fish. You know what I mean? I can have just about anything I want. And if I find the right piece of land, not only can I have all that, it'll hopefully have some gold in the stream so I can go panning all the time too.
Yep.
Yes. I'll fly a drone over your freaking over your stream once in a while, and drop a little bit of gold dust in there for you.
Now, Phil, do you own the house you're in now?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you were to sell that, you could probably get exactly what you want, considering what it costs to buy a house in Connecticut as compared to what it costs to buy land in Texas.
Yeah.
Be careful, it's a buyer's market right now.
I can probably turn it once the economy gets balanced again.
Yeah.
Probably 1.2.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Careful, it's a buyer's market.
I could bounce this house probably if I just redo the kitchen and the 2 bathrooms and throw a paint job on it. I could probably bounce it for $650. So
there you go. Yeah, I don't even have to fix mine. Like it's just the square acreage. The acreage alone will do it.
Yeah.
In my town, you're paying $175,000 an acre all day long.
Wow.
And because some of the acreage that I have is unbuildable, that's why I wouldn't get as much. But I mean, there's a section in the front end of the driveway that's 4.5 acres that's completely buildable.
Right.
For a second set of properties. So I mean, I could put 2 more houses on the front of the driveway.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I could for 1.2 and then go, but right now my goal is really to start the investment properties. So next year I'm going to buy my first 3-family, and I'm going to start my own LLC that way.
Right.
And then just rent it out, do the thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Once that's paid off, which by my math is about 2.5 years, and then just rinse and repeat and just keep doing it for like 5 years.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, I should have 3 houses I'm thinking paid that are all 3 families. So that's giving me 9 incomes.
Yeah.
So at current markets, that's about $13,000 a month income.
Mm-hmm.
So the next 5 years, I'll be busting my ass.
Yeah.
But then I don't have to work anymore.
It must be nice to have a property at all. I live in essentially a shoebox.
Nike or Adidas?
All I really want in life is to live in a house where I can work and have a garage. I can, tinker around in there.
Just
Be able to make enough money to, live decently.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, dude, go Midwest if you want that.
Huh?
A house, nice little piece of quiet land. That's the place to go. Go to the Midwest. And the best part of it all is you're not in Connecticut.
I wouldn't care if it was Texas or wherever, as long as the weather wasn't killing me. Really?
Yeah. Everybody that I talk to, and they all have been saying it, Arizona's the place to be.
I know a bunch of people in Arizona, and they all tell me it's kind of a big adjustment to live out there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. 2 years it takes you to get used to the dry heat and humid, and not the seasons and this and that. But after
my
that,
friend lived out in Arizona, near Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
He lived out there for about 2.5, close to 3 years, and he's like, Dude, I've been back from there for 5 years, and my lungs still haven't recovered.
That's good.
It damaged his breathing from living out there.
Oh,
I
Which
was like,
is
holy crap.
actually
He's like, yeah.
strange, which is actually strange because most people find that it's a relief.
He's
Get
a
out of
smoker. He's a
and
smoker.
get out of oh,
I'm putting the phone right here and they can say
now he could
Yeah,
have moved.
the dry heat. The
Yeah,
dry heat's usually good for you.
he could have moved to northern Arizona. He would have had touches of snow in the wintertime. But northern Arizona for a lot of people is real nice, especially if they're coming out of more snowy, wet climates.
I hear New
Right.
Mexico is nice, but it's
Oh, it is
extremely freaking like uptight though.
Yeah,
A lot of not
it's
all of it, but a lot of it.
it's a liberal run state.
Let's
I'm not really concerned about that so much, but I'm saying like as in terms of like, you know,
What's up, Les?
like the normal people like walking around on the street. No, they're friendly enough. They're peaceable enough, but you know, when you start to get to know people, I get like from other people that I know that have lived there over the years, they're just like, oh no, people over there are pretty uptight. I'm like, I live in Connecticut. You want to talk about uptight, buddy?
That's everywhere.
Go on.
That's
You get up
Talk about
everywhere.
tightly freaking wound and just inhospitable. Come on.
Yeah, you get up around Albuquerque and Santa Fe, it's real artsy fartsy up in that area up there.
Well, take my experience from yesterday as an idea of how bad Connecticut is. I literally had somebody stalking me because I was on the phone in the fucking grocery store.
Yeah, that's retarded. That's not no. That's not even within the realm of, you know, freaking like, hey, how you doing? You know.
People are just nuts. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's nuts.
Somewhere between nuts and stupid.
What's that person right there?
How about between nuts and pine cones?
Yeah, people are just downright retarded.
And Las Vegas right now is a shit show.
Les likes coins. How you doing?
Every-
Yeah,
every-
they're shutting down the casinos.
Everything in Vegas is pretty much closed up.
Yep. Well, can you really blame them though?
Oh no, I know people that live in Vegas. I know a couple of people that live out. 3 people actually that live out there, and it's a ghost town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was talking to Bradley last night about it.
Oh yeah, that's 4. That's 4 people I know out there. Because I know Art by Ad Rock. I know Tom Noble, and somebody else I'm missing.
Money Maniac.
Oh, Kenny. Kenny.
Yeah.
My friend Kenny.
And-
His
and
YouTube
yet-
name is Router Files. Kenny lives out
And yet there's protesting Indian casinos saying, "Hey, we're on reservations. We don't have to follow your rules. We're staying open."
Yeah. So all the freaking Corona people can go to the freaking reservation and give them another round of
Kill all the
incurable
Indians
freaking
off.
diseases that they're not going to try to cure.
Yep, kill all the Indians off by giving them
Yep,
corona.
if the Vegas casinos on the Indian reservations are open right now, they're making a fucking
What's
killing.
up, Scrapping? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Oh
totally are.
yeah.
There's a lot of people that have to gamble. They have to go play bingo, or they have to, you know.
Yep.
Yes, a pandemic does more than just freaking make you stay home. I get it. I get it. I understand. Let me tell you something. That 2-week deadline for people getting their freaking supplemental check or whatever. For some people, it can't come soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not counting on it, and I'm not holding my breath. No.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm not falling for any of the nonsense like, oh, well, if I'm getting a stimulus check, I can go out and freaking do Nope. I'm not counting on it.
If
Not a
I get a
chance.
stimulus check, mine's already spent and I know exactly where I'm putting it as long as the market's still low. I'm buying
Thank you very much
silver.
for your stuff.
I would love to buy silver. At least a few $100 worth. I would love to, but I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to. Just saying.
Like I said earlier, I don't think anybody's going to be able to. By the time there's silver available on the market again, it's already going to be back over 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're saying the checks. They're doing the checks going by your 2018 taxes, and
Yep.
I'm in trouble because I didn't file my 2018 taxes. Currently my 2018 and 2019 taxes are with my tax guy.
Well, I was told it didn't matter as long everybody's getting it anyways.
Your tax guy doesn't live in New York, does he?
No.
Okay, then you should be okay. If he doesn't live in LA or New York or like Chicago or Boston or Miami or
Yeah.
Dallas or Austin or Houston or
His
whatever,
last name
should be fine.
Madoff?
Nope. His last name is not Madoff.
Yeah. Bernie made off with our money. Well, if I had a lot of money like that, and I needed if I had like a big money and I needed a financier and stuff like that, yeah, the last kind of freaking person I would hire to freaking manage it for me would be somebody with the freaking last name Madoff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Robin
Shiesty.
Williams did a skit on that, which I thought was pretty fucking funny. I remember that line because it was one of my favorite skits, and he was just like, he goes, and the government hires a financier by the last name of Madoff. Gee, I wonder if he's a fucking criminal. Does he come from the firm of Dewey, Fuck You, and How?
Yeah. Yep.
That's one that
Yep,
I'll tell you. That's one actor that I wish I was able to see their skit live.
That ship sailed, bud.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna always have a regret to that one that you wish you got to see, but that was mine.
I as I'm getting older, I'm like, you know what, dude? There's a lot of freaking things that I wanted to do, but I can't let myself regret them now. Like going to see Robin
Right.
Williams live, going to freaking like hit on that freaking chick that totally looks like a hooker, but probably isn't, and I'm just too drunk to freaking know the difference right now. Things like that in your life. I'm starting not. I'm not starting to let them go, but I have to. I had to let them go over the years, or else it would have driven me crazy. So, crazier. To qualify that with a crazier. Same.
What's up, Scrapping?
Hey, Scrapping, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yes, he's waiting on the shower. I saw that before, but I'll say hi.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here for a little while. Like try to relax for the auction tonight, and
Yeah.
and
I
let my
actually gotta
kids
shoot off anyway. I gotta run to the post office before they close, so I can
let
get
my
D-Reese and Paul Hampton shit out.
and let my kids steal my $3,000 laptop for a couple hours.
Teach him the fine art of making mud pies.
Trust me, they don't work with these kids. You should know them by
They
now,
are
Phil.
boys. You remember those pictures of the days in the 70s and the 80s, of us laying on this ramp right next to us and somebody trying to jump us. Teach them that game.
Yeah. Are you sure about
Okay,
that?
Phil. Why don't you come to Indiana and try to get my kids off their tablets and their phones for long enough to take them outside? It don't work. If you can get them off
Hold
their
them
phones and
hostage.
tablets long enough, just and my laptop long enough, just take them outside. I'll be glad to kiss your rear end.
See, you got to motivate them, my friend.
Hey,
Incentive
you know,
program.
I even try to bribe them. It don't work.
hey, you guys don't
Well-
live near a municipal pool or anything like that, do you?
Yeah, we live to
Well,
we live
If
next to
they're
what they call a
having
rainbow
problems with the
beach.
tablets, there's a simple solution to those tablets. Go over to the router, pull that wire out of it, and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Phil, if I do that, their mothers will turn around and rant and rave and bitch all day until the kids have their stuff, have their ways. Trust me, I've tried everything. It don't work.
See, that's when you file one of these.
No, that's why I filed the divorce papers.
Well, then that's why this works so much better.
So does divorce papers because I could add that right to it.
No. That's the icing for after. Trust me.
Mhm.
And
Trust
No,
me. I've
just-
got a receipt for a $500 contempt of court fee for that. Trust me, it's worth it.
I've been wanting to do stuff with them outside the past couple days, but here it could be nice 1 second in the 50s. Then like 10, 15 minutes later, it drops to like, oh my
Here's
God.
what I do with Bella. I mean, we do the metal detecting now, but do geocaching.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like a video game for them. At the same time, you're out there hiking and you're outdoors. You're out.
Yep.
Do the
But here,
geocaching. That's the way to go.
I don't know what's going on here, but we've been walking yesterday in the morning, and it was beautiful. We didn't need no coats or jackets or anything. Then as soon as 12 o'clock hit, it's like, oh my God, you needed a sweat, you need a t-shirt, sweatshirt, and a really heavy jacket. It went freezing like that within less than 2 hours.
Mhm.
Yep. And the
happens.
summer is going to go from comfortable in the morning to nuclear by the next hour. It's going to happen.
Because
All
my
right.
plan is,
So I got to get to the post office.
all right,
Yes.
later, guys.
Dirt.
So you kids stay out of
Terry.
trouble, and I will catch y'all on the next one.
Later,
Oh,
Terry. Later, Brian. Thank you, Phil.
See y'all.
Later,
Thanks for
chat.
having me.
Don't do anybody I wouldn't do.